everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is week 11 of your weekly life lessons with me. I can't wait to share with you all some things I've learned. If this is your first time here, hit that like button. You already know, pushes this video out to other dream chasers like yourself. Hit that subscribe button if you want to join me on these weekly life lessons as I continually grow as an individual, because my goal here is just to create a community of high frequency people that we can all just share our experiences and our growth, especially through the comments of me growing as a person. And maybe these are some things you're learning. Maybe I'm going to learn something from you. Like, that's the whole point of this. All right, so let's get right into it. So today's video is the power of doing things for other people with no intention at all. All right, now I know I was the #1 person that always say, well, we always do something that benefits us, but I actually got to renege that statement and say, like, this was the first task in my life, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, in a long time, I won't say my life, in a long time, where I did something for someone with literally no intention at all. But I gotta tell you all what happened after that. That's like the craziest part to me. It's like what ended up transpiring after I did this action. Okay, now for some backstory. I got about 4 best friends, okay? And we have known each other for about 15 years. And just one thing that's a part of our relationship, and I know all relationships with all different people, all types of ways, but like with my friends, we have honestly, truthfully never asked each other for anything. Like through this entire time, it's like kind of crazy, honestly. No money, no like favors, no anything. It's like we're all so self-sufficient that like we collaborate as friends and best friends. We definitely hold each other accountable and have those deep conversations and give each other feedback so we continue growing. But I believe there's just always been this mindset that like, don't ask for help when you've already, like, when you're taking this fat L. Like, you should already be sharing what's going on in your life, so that way we could all give you advice and we can help you before you get to a place where you need. You know what I mean? Like, as if a person, let's say you, like, some people friends ask them for money, but like in a case of me and my friends, it would be like, if you noticed that your funds was going down and you were like overspending, and let's just say you just lost your job and now you only got like 3 months of your funds stacked up, but instead of you sharing that, you like wait until you're on that last month and now you're like asking for money and everything. Like to me and my friends, that would be like shocking that you didn't, at the point of losing your job, start brainstorming with us on how you can accumulate funds, because in 3 months you'd potentially be broke. You see, so that's just how we thought. It was always proactive instead of reactive. And I know you can't stay on top of everything, but it's just like, that's just how it's been for years. So this story is the first time I've had someone ask me something like where it just was like, it caught me off guard, right? So I'll tell you the story. So it's a friend out here in LA. They were going on a vacation, and coincidentally they messaged me and was like, yo, I need a huge favor. And I'm looking at the message, I'm like, you need a favor from me? Like, why would a person need a favor from me? Like, what's up? You know what I mean? And I think I told y'all, I've been working on just putting in effort to like build up my friendships and build up my relationships out here, because, you know, building relationships just takes effort. And so I was like, okay, like, what's up? What's your favor? They's like, yo, my dog sitter got sick. My best friend is also going out of town with me. They usually watch my dog, and so I don't have anybody to come and feed my dog on Friday night and Saturday morning. And it was like, do you think you could do it for me? So at first I'm like, man, I already had a crazy long week. Like, I've been busy as heck. I ain't had no time to myself. Like, I just wanted to chill Friday. Like, and then I had things to do Saturday. I went to go see Creed 3 and all that. But it was like, I had things to do. So I was like, man. But I thought, so I said, you know what? Yes, I'll do it. There, thank you so much, whatever. So the day comes, all right, and now I just want to get right to the story. So I go there. It definitely was some traffic and everything, so it was like a 40-minute ride, and I was just like, man, this is a real mission to do this. So I get there, take care of the dogs for them and everything like that. And while I'm leaving, I want to start here before I share what happened at the end. So while I'm leaving, I always do self-reflection on things. I was like, yo, so, oh, by the way, took care of dogs, I did. I'm like, how did you feel about that while I'm driving back? And I was like, honestly, it really wasn't that serious. Like, it didn't take me that long at all to do, you know. I've trained dogs, so it wasn't as if I was like nervous or worried or anything like that. Like, I kind of knew exactly how dogs react, and they were so excited to see somebody and get food and get taken on a walk. So it was just like whatever. But I definitely was like, okay, that was really out of my way. It definitely took an hour and 20 minutes out of like my evening, and as you all know, you don't get that time back. It was like, but you know what, it ain't even that serious, you feel me? So I get back home. All right, now this is when it got like crazy on how doing things unintentionally for people just compounds an impact. So I get back home and I see one of my neighbors, and she sees me and she's like, it's like 10:30, and I'm never really out that late. I don't do nightclubs or any of that stuff no more. So she's like, oh my God, it's so crazy, I just saw you. I'm like, what's up? She's like, yo, I'm locked out. Like, my key is locked in my door. I can get into my place, but like, it's locked in the door, and I'm a little nervous to like go to sleep like that. You think you can help me? Because I know you're strong enough and whatever. And I'm just like, all right, let's go check it out. So I get up to her door. So I'm messing with the key thing and stuff. And I'm like, man, I can't even get this joint loose. But I'm like, man, I could tell that she like is a little nervous or whatever, like about just being like, nah, I can't do it. So I'm like, man, it's gotta be a way. So I end up messing around with it more, like trying to unlock it. That joint was like stuck. But eventually, like, you know, I used that strength and boom, got it out, right? Unlocked it. It took me like 30 minutes. Got it out. She's so excited, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, yo, thank you so much and all that stuff. So like, so it was so crazy to see how like me deciding to help one person out compiled onto me ended up helping another person out because I was out and about. But then it got even better because this person like has their own social media page, and they've been going crazy on YouTube. And they was like, yo, you should definitely come on my channel with me one day. I actually been wanting to ask you, but I just hadn't had like the opportunity because we don't run across each other that much. And they was like, and I know to help out your page because like I be seeing what you be putting on. I actually like it, but I just know you sometimes just gotta collab more. And I was like, well, definitely, let's do it. And they was like, let's do some weekly brainstorm sessions because, you know, I definitely always want to be able to get feedback on my content and where I can improve the things I'm thinking about. And I'm just like, wow. Like, this is so crazy because this is all I've been doing. Y'all, when I was talking about putting effort into relationships, it wasn't about going out to clubs and everything. It's been meeting like-minded people like myself. That's the point of this like channel. High frequency group that everyone is like on the same type time. But no, it just felt really good to do. And so I would just tell everybody, like, if you're anything like me, or you don't like doing stuff for other people without a benefit in return, you can't even a lot of times calculate the benefits that you are going to get from just looking out for people. Like that to me was like crazy. I ended up helping out, by me agreeing to help out one person, I ended up helping out another person, which ended up giving me now somebody to brainstorm and do content with. So it's just like crazy how all that works, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you check out my next video on how to build character.